We all got love and respect for Draymond Green. Ain't no question about that. What we have to pay attention to, though, is this, because I'm a stickler for this, and Jay knows this about me, Bev, and so do you. This is what you do for a living. So it's not just about your skill. It's what you do to elevate it. Because you get, and it's not to be in anybody's pocket or anything, but when you get paid the money, what it does is allows you the luxury of prioritizing that job. Because you don't have to go out and get a second job and do this, and that to not improve on your skills. You're afforded the time to work on your game. We saw Draymond Green, who would have been MVP arguably, because of how he did the season in 2016 in the finals against Cleveland, when Cleveland overcame that 3-1 deficit. After Adam Silver gave them a stimulus package, gave LeBron them a stimulus package by Draymond getting suspended. That game 7,
you can't be kicking.
Draymond Green had 32. Draymond Green had 32, 15, and 9. He was sensational. And he was drilling shots all over the place. They left him open. They dared him to shoot. That season, guys, he shot 38% from three-point range. Do you know that the next 2 seasons after, it dipped to 30%? And ever since then, it's been no higher than 28%. You clearly have not worked on your shot. And because you haven't worked on your shot, they're leaving you open, and it's putting the offense at an extreme disadvantage at times because it's 4-on-5, because you're not posing a threat. So what I would challenge Draymond to do is this. Okay, you're not going to hit perimeter shots. How about attacking the basket? How about trying to get a Robert Williams, an Al Horford in a little bit of foul trouble? You can go through the free throw line and hit some free throws. You can score on a layup. Be some kind of a threat that makes them pay attention to you instead of who you looking to pass the ball to. That, to me, is something that I think he needs to do outside of the energy and the defense moving forward.
Yeah, I just to piggyback on that, when it comes to like shooting the ball, obviously he hasn't shot the ball well at all the last 2 years. So I don't see him coming in and just knocking down, 8 threes tonight. Maybe he hits 2, maybe he hits 3. I just want him to be. I want him to get lost in basketball. Me, I'm a huge Draymond Green fan. I'm talking about huge. Like I love what he does to the game. I love his IQ. I love how he plays the game. I just want him to get lost in basketball. Don't get lost in Grant Williams. Don't get lost in the referees. Don't get lost in Boston crowd. Get lost in just hooping, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, have fun with the game. Like, you and the biggest stage in the world. It's people, from my neighborhood who looking up to Draymond Green like they look up to me. Like, man, we want to see him just hoop, Pat. Like, just hoop. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he has to do.
And then to feel that way, though, Stephen A. and Bev in Game 2, where, that one time, I know J.J. Redick did it on the details, one of the plays I broke down on Get Up, where he screened 4 dudes in one damn possession. He screened 4 people in one possession. It was almost like he is the spirit animal, right, to a degree, like for the Warriors. Like he is the warrior. So it's the energy level that you play the game with too, Pat. So that's why I say, having the ball in his hands, pushing the tempo, coming up, hey, dribble handoff, dive into the rim, talking, communicating, playing with pace. That's how you get lost in the game. And it seemed like there was just way too much chirping and side stuff going on in Game 3 as opposed to becoming one with the game.
Yeah, I know me being a guy who, talks to, what they say, talks to the refs, and me being a guy who, talks to opposing teams. Yeah, agitator, whatever the word that people use nowadays. That takes a lot of energy away from me.
Yeah.
It takes a ton of energy away from me. I feel like, and then when I got, as the older I got, and I got into the playoffs, I understood like, man, I got to harness that. Right? I got to control that, because if it's not controlled in the right way, it might bleed out on something bad. I might get kicked out of the game, But when I found a way to kind of harness it in the playoffs against Memphis, I actually found myself playing better basketball. So it's just a balance he has to have, and he knows what he has to do. Of course, he don't want to be the laughing stock this summer, because if they don't win, he will be that.
I will say this, though, Stephen A. It will be interesting, though, because that possession that Pat and I were talking about a couple of days ago, where literally Derek White was coming up to set a screen on Jaylen Brown, because he was actually guarding Jaylen Brown. And literally, Jaylen Brown waved Derek White away. and said, no, I want you, Draymond. I'm going to target you and put you on the island. So once again, we said defending the ball, right, for Steph Curry, but also for Draymond Green. He's great at being a help side defender. He's great at having active hands, getting steals. But I want to see him elevate his game as a primary defender on the ball, because that's what they're going to do tonight.
No, but he don't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's the thing that people, and
that's not his game.
I'm going to say it again. Draymond is my dog. I love him to death. I love what he brings to the game. But when it comes to, like, ones and it comes to, like, moving your feet north and south, like, guard, he's not that type of defender. He's a help side defender. He's a, he can get up under you because of his bulky size. So if he plays against Jokic, he can get up under his legs. He can low swipe. He's good with his hands. But when it comes to just Imano, I got the ball. I got to get a bucket. Like, he's not that type of defender.
Yeah, we got to roll. Eddie House is waiting.
Hold on, Molly. All right, y'all know why he did that. You know why that happened. Because he talked. The crowd is going to be into it. And if you go at him one-on-one, you're thinking mentally and emotionally you can humble him.
Yeah.
It worked in Game 3. Will it work tonight? We'll find out. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.